I refuse.
I gotta get the recording going. Just hold on. Share.
You're using up all of my creativity. All of it.
Oh my god, so hostile today. There, see, it's up.
That's what someone else told me. Apparently I'm in a bad mood today. I don't know. Perfectly happy.
Just so fighty today. Okay, continue. Right, we're the pro tag this time.
We're gonna find out that now that I'm able to sleep at night, that I'm just actually the worst.
Being sleep deprived prevented you from being a jerk.
Yeah, it's like it sapped all my strength for negativity, but now it's coming back. It's coming.
All right, so right, we had the.
Yeah, we just jumped off of a cliff and somehow we're assuming miraculously survived, even though really we should be 100% dead.
Yeah, that's very true. Like falling from that height, just like gravity would just. Our legs would
no, you hit the water and at the very least your organs would be smashed up. You'd probably maybe an Olympic diver could pull it off, but if they messed up even a little bit, you'd be dead. Because that's what? You should hit terminal velocity from that high up. I'm thinking.
Also, though, with the Olympic diver, they're also diving in a very controlled environment. But, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure, if they had to, the pressure's on, they might be able to survive a jump like that still.
Definitely not unscathed.
Probably not. No, very unlikely. There's, a small chance if they keep calm and the water is, perfectly clear, and there's no, rocks hidden underneath, it might be okay. But it's okay, because we have plot armor. Solid plot armor.
This is true. So we should definitely make more of an attempt to be quiet during cutscenes.
Yeah, fair enough.
I feel like people don't want to listen to our dumbasses talking over the cutscene.
If there's something that has to be said, though, man, I'm just saying. I have to say it.
I'm just saying we should make a better attempt.
Okay, all right, you got it.
All right.
Come on, up you get.
Fine.
Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. I had to drag you all the way here on my own.
He wasn't even knocked unconscious.
I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces.
Could I just quickly point out that he always mentions what we're talking about?
The bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me.
He's the audience member playing inside the game.
Yeah, he keeps breaking it. He always explains away the inconsistencies with something ridiculous.
He must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
Fine. I would just make the worst hero. Alright. Sorry, nun, but I can't just open the pots open. I have to smash them and get the contents inside. I'm sorry. It's a me thing.
I don't think it is. I think you're just being a dick.
Oh, I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, see ya.
There you are, my children. I trust that your friend...
I do think it's a little bit ridiculous that the nun looks like every other old woman in this game, but,
Well, I mean, they gotta use the same models for every single person. Consistency.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, okay, that's why.
They all come from the same, pairing.
Oh, that's...
This is medieval times, after all.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. And thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable
About that.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor.
Dear me, I'm an awful liar.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it.
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Your acting skills leave much to be desired, Eric.
He's not the best, no.
Like, subtlety, not his forte.
No, not really. But I mean, he does always say what he's thinking, so...
Fair
Never
enough.
heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from?
What are you trying to say?
That nothing good ever came of
Yes, you want
Cobblestone.
to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts.
See, the funny thing is he just said that he didn't know people lived in the mountains, but he knows all of the back roads. These two things do not correlate.
Well, maybe he knows of, like, passageways through two places, but, like, because of, like, where these places lead off to and how obscure they are, maybe he's like, oh, like, no one lives out there, but people know of these routes.
Maybe he knows of them, but he's never actually been to them.
Yeah, that might be a more fair statement.
But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember? That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
Oh, he's such a bad thief.
That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town.
Why would you
I
want
like
to?
how they don't try to cover up your birthmark at all. Your birthmark, heavy air quotes, at all, but they give you a hood.
Yeah, your most defining feature is this giant tattoo on the backside of your hand.
Glad
Yeah.
you're coming along.
And of course they're wearing the exact same clothes, but they're going right back to where they just escaped from.
That's just what I'm going to do.
Eric and Protag join forces. Hey, you have a party member now. Don't you feel special?
Maybe if it wasn't Eric.
What? He's amazing.
I mean, combat-wise, yeah, pretty fucking good. Character-wise, oof.
I mean, without him, how would they point out all of the flaws in their plot?
You follow my orders. You are no longer your own person,
Oh dear.
merely an extension of my being.
I was waiting for you to say an extension of my will, and I was like, oh no, he's become a monster.
No, see, now what happens is he's kind of like Unseen Servant,
Oh, I see, I see.
But you can see him.
Oh, I can see him. You are correct.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, the stream quality on my end right now is just so bad. I think, let me just see if there's anything open in the background.
You just see pixels
Pretty
mooshing
much.
around.
I do actually. It's pretty awful. Let me just. I think
That's
I had Hearthstone open earlier. Let's just see if it's like updating something. Let me close this Blizzard thing. And I may or may not have been finishing a game at the beginning of this.
Could
Okay,
just be
Steve's
my
open as
end.
well.
I'm not connected directly to the internet.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is the worst. Well, I've closed everything on my end, so I'm gonna assume it's your end now.
Probably. I'm gonna go kill some dudes, level up.
It's okay. It looks more like a cartoon game now without all of that horrible detail. Gross.
All that HD.
Man, I was playing Dragon Quest VIII again today, and I forgot that unlike some new RPGs that I've played, it doesn't hold your hand at all, and I already had Yangus get one shot in the first dungeon area because I didn't grind at all. I was like, oh man!
I fucked up.
Yeah. It's weird though, because I'm the first person to complain about an RPG being too easy, but I don't want to have to grind. Can't you make it just perfect difficulty curve so that I don't have to do any extra work besides follow the story?
That would be nice if you I don't mind a little bit of grind, but if I have to sit there and grind for hours on end to beat something, I feel like the story doesn't have enough. Stop calling for backup, please.
Yeah, no
fourth
kidding.
person.
But think about the experience, Kevin. You're just talking about grinding.
Yeah, but
and now
this
you only
is...
have to do it in one fight.
No, I want to have multiple fights out.
You having a good time there, Kevin?
I'm having a fantastic time.
Oh no, man!
Playing some video
really,
games online, not with someone because of all reasons. It is what it. Okay. One left. Okay, you shot me. Perfect. Just shoot me again.
And now you miss. Oh, okay, no, you didn't. All right. Oh, KO can. But it's blue.
Yeah, they got rid of Psych Up for their pep. So that's a different mechanic for combat between 8 and this one.
Psych Up was kind of neat, but also kind of dumb, so it took up your entire action.
That's true. That is true. But it was more of a guaranteed thing than this. This is kind of at random.
You better level up after that. It's not random, though. It said that it's the amount of times you hit or perform certain things, I think. It said trials and tribulations. It doesn't really mean anything. Aside from being a really good Ace Attorney game.
I want to use my points? I guess I could use my points. Let's see what we got. A pro tag here.
Oh, I do not... Oh, okay, do Luminary. Max out all of their special stats. I want to see all of their cool stuff.
You just want Luminary. We don't want to put anything in the swords?
Not just all Luminary until it's maxed out.
Okay. Oh, jeez. I can't even get that. That's 8 points. I only have 3. Let's sure, why not? Let's get a Flame Slash.
Swords. Gross.
Now we can set people on fire.
It's all about the pro tag points, boys.
We don't have enough points though for that. Yeah.
And then he needs to go into Guile.
And Guile?
I want to see all the specialty stuff, man. I want to see Yangus's humanity when he summons the mob to trample your enemies.
Okay, hold on. We can see what some of his Guile stuff will give. So the first one will give us, we can steal. That's
That's
thief.
not bad.
Deafness. I think that goes towards stealing. More deafness. That's a lot of deafness. Dodgy character. Guess we can. It's like
he dodges more. Yeah.
It's like double team almost.
But he probably has some special abilities somewhere. There's the lock stuff.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's the cool stuff.
I want to go knives.
Fine.
Knives are so cool.
Okay, you do you.
Yeah.
Well, we're picking one character and we're going straight their ridiculous route.
We'll see. I mean, I'll definitely put some points into it, but I'm not gonna go. Oh, hey.
But once you get to the max level, dude, they get some really fun stuff.
Oh, they all do, and like seems like the pet power stuff. Some of them are really fun.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what they all were. Like I think that like I remember Angelo in 8. I think his power was like chivalry, and one of his abilities was he just flicked his hair and glared at them, and they were paralyzed.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And what was the other one? There was, like I said, Yangus summoned all of the villagers to come and maul people. Jessica had her sultry dance.
Yeah, good times.
I can't remember what the hero had. Now he can kill again.
Okay there, Eric.
Well, you guys powered up a little bit, but now that Kaioken's gone, what will you do? Aw, man, the quality of the stream went up for like 10 minutes and now it's back to fix.
But hold on. Is it better now that I'm not sprinting?
Actually, yes.
Okay. Alright.
See, I want to know what that ghost is. I want to know what that ghost to do is.
I'm sure we'll figure that out, what this thing is.
Well, he was in the early cutscene as well, so... Like, he was in the intro movie.
Like,
walking
yeah, but
through the
he
crowd.
doesn't have a red innard like the other one did.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm assuming it's the same thing.
Maybe the same species.
Yeah, maybe not the same one, but...
Oh wait, I forgot I can't run here with the stream quality.
Well, you can. I'm sure it looks fine on the recording. It's not like we're recording my screen.
True. Alright, then you get a blur.
Ah! He's moving so fast! The motion lines!
Hey man, at least we don't have motion blur. Whoever thought putting motion blur in a video game was a good idea.
Oh, it just makes you, like, physically ill sometimes. I don't understand.
I just want to throw up every time you look at it.
Welcome to
I also like how, like, we're coming back to the place where we're wanted, and neither one of us is wearing our hoods right now.
Favorite kinds of people.
Yeah, not yet.
About a year ago.
Like, Eric had time to dig that whole, like, escape tunnel. There's no way the guards have no idea what he looks like. He was in prison for a long time.
Yeah. Unless he kept his hood on the entire time.
Like, they would have taken a look at his face at some point.
Maybe. They seem fairly incompetent.
I agree, but I don't think they're that incompetent.
Before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot to the garbage pile.
Genius is definitely not the word I would use to describe.
Well, that guy was right in your face.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that.
Also, I like how, like, this is supposed to be a garbage pile.
What? What do you mean I can't jump over that?
Kevin, stop with the jump.
You...
Are you gonna do the jump cut again?
What do you mean jump cut? I legit jumped over the other
Right,
guy.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, that was legit. Okay, that's
So legit.
That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna try and work because that's a clear wall.
See, like, that is not much of a junk pile. The biggest, stinkiest junk pile in the city. That is a clean city.
Yeah, no kidding. My high school was dirtier than this junk pile.
Keep a lookout,
No
okay?
kidding.
I'm going to grab the loot.
Some of the students were dirtier than that junk pile.
Oh, shots fired.
Yu-Gi-Oh players especially.
It was around
We
here.
don't talk about them.
It's definitely here. I'm 1,000% sure. It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was.
Yeah, Dirk double-crossed you, 100%.
Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on it. I'm gonna find it.
I think my favorite part is that in a video game, everyone says what they're thinking so that we know what they're thinking.
Yep.
Okay. The inn we
I
used
also love that
just
dramatic
over
point.
there. Come on, it's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
He's very emotional right now, man. He doesn't have his orb.
Yeah, the most priceless artifact, the red orb. It's named very well. Okay, alright. There's so many people wearing those masks. Like, what are those masks from? What do they signify? Is it like a religious thing?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I demand you find out for me. Deep lore. Give me the deep lore of this game. Also, boxer shorts. Alright then.
Yeah.
Wait, they will upgrade
His defense?
his defense.
Yep.
So, does that mean that he's going commando right now?
Quite possibly.
Not a visual I needed. I like how, like, the armor salesman is legitimately selling a pot lid as a shield. Like, that is next level profiteering. You can't sell your cobblestone sword, punk. How quickly is this armor going to become...
Obsolete?
Like, yeah, how fast?
Probably. So the thing I noticed when I was playing this game is that armor and weapons become obsolete very quick in terms. Well, they depends. Like most of them, it's a very small upgrade. Like it's never like usually more than 5. So what I started doing was I would just like I would skip a couple towns and then buy it at the third town. So even though I could get better gear, like the price wasn't outweighing like the fact I was spending like 10 grand to go get a 2 stat increase.
That's true. I think
really
that was
worth it.
actually quite similar in 8. I think 8 was the same.
It was, but not nearly to the same extent. Like it's pretty rough in this one.
Oh, there's my favorite character.
Wait, hold on, I gotta go in here first.
You gotta go visit Ruby, man.
Yeah. Gotta go visit the redhead.
This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days.
Back in your thieving days. You're still
I was
in them.
about to say, it's only been like however long he was in prison, like 3 months?
Who knows? If he said, I completely forgot.
Ruby, you there?
I don't think he
It's
did say.
me, Eric. There's something I need to ask you.
She is not here.
Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where
What
Dirk
is using up my
it's
bandit
her.
rate?
Which means we'll have to go find her.
There's nobody
So
at
here's
home
the
but me.
plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby.
You can climb up
I'll
there.
check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
That's not the only reason you can't miss her.
It's enough out of you. You are the last
Quiet
one.
enough.
You are the last one to talk.
Hey. You don't know what I was talking about. I could have been talking about any identifying characteristic.
Uh-huh.
She's like the only person in town who wears glasses.
I think that's a lie.
I haven't seen anyone else with glasses yet. Have you?
Get
I
out
haven't
of
really
here.
looked at anyone else in town.
Get out of here. Go on. She's just like, alright. Those are like bedroom eyes that guy just gave him.
Shadiest person I've ever met.
He also looks exceptionally shady as well.
You simp.
Yeah, he just goes right after her too.
Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
Worst city guard.
I mean, he has a trident for crying out loud. See? Only person with glasses. And
I
red
don't
hair.
know. I think there might be other people with...
Hello, love. Arf the planks, man.
Let me break my legs. Gravity has no effect on me in this world. Gravity is merely a concept.
Gravity is a law and you must obey the law.
See? What? Game. You make no sense sometimes.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck?
Yeah, I think I might have found her.
You saw her heading back to the inn? Great. Let's head over there and find out what she knows.
I'd like to point out that I had no thoughts that that's what Ruby would look like, since she is a named character in our JRPG. I would expect her to be like, you know, protagonist type character.
So, Jessica 2.0?
Yeah, that's more what I was expecting as opposed to what we got.
Well, if it isn't
It's okay.
my favorite landlady.
At least we know that Eric's not shallow.
Welcome to our humble.
Okay, hold on. Eric
She's
talks.
not even looking at him.
Ignores Eric entirely.
Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite
Strike a light! I quite like her voice.
They locked you up and
And thrown away the key.
Well, they clearly didn't throw away the key because the guard was holding the key as he
Yeah,
gave
I
him his
know.
bowl of gruel.
Yeah.
Whoever spread that lie was lying.
Thanks, Kevin. That description was
You're welcome.
poetic.
My brain out of 10.
William Shakespeare is turning in his grave.
Rolling.
Well, I know not.
I'd also like to know how they have glasses in this time period. Like,
You always
how do they
turn
make
yourself
lenses?
to the wind.
Magic.
okay, you know what, Kevin? I don't want to hear magic as an excuse.
That is the one thing you're gonna talk about, not the dragons, the
Yeah,
plethora of monsters running around the countryside.
sounds like a Batman fan saying prep time. I don't like it.
I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
What a name. Who names their kid Dirk?
Now there's a name.
Parents that hate their child.
Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while.
Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cashiers, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money?
He's a little slow on the uptake.
I could just see like a when he said that, I could see like a little like clock appear above his head. It's like
Yeah.
the second it hit 12, it goes off.
Yeah.
Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Or like
In this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your head.
now we have angry Eric.
That no good traitor. I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll
And
see.
there's your hair freaking out again.
Once again, I have never noticed that up until you said it.
I hate it.
I was
hate
looking
it
at the
so much.
I was looking at the character who was talking, not the back of the head of the character that wasn't talking.
Gonna head up
Eyes are attracted to movement, man.
Clearly,
Yep.
you're like part T-Rex. It moved.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Well, we all know I'm part dragon, so, you know.
Remember hearing
they're
the
just like
word of
T-Rexes.
gods is terrifying.
Scaly, I guess.
I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
Need the shinies.
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I fucked up.
What happened?
I need to go get those berries.
Right. Conveniently, you had them the last time.
Yeah, couldn't use that
I mean,
footage.
what berries? We've never played this before.
I'm pretty sure we already made reference to it before.
We did. Yeah. You're giving our audience too much credit. Our audience is us.
Exactly. To be fair, I would have forgot.
Yep. You did forget the berries, that's why we're going back.
Not quite what I meant, Jim, but okay.
See, you've already forgotten my name.
I just wanted to hit this plat punk.
Well, you guys are still blue.
Yeah. It lasts until you use it, or if you go through enough combat rounds.
Wait, what was the name of the attack called? The real decoy?
I think so? I can't remember.
59 damage. That was unnecessary. That plat punk did not deserve that.
Let that be. Hey,
Vicious.
you weren't even looking. Do I need to do the same to you? I think I do. Oh, you got a friend.
So do you guys strong enough that you can one-shot them with a sneak attack?
I don't know. The sneak attack never really does that much damage. Like maybe if like you're max level and you hit a level 1 enemy, maybe.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Oh, Eric, calm down.
I also like how that plant thing is called a fright bulb, but there's nothing scary about it whatsoever.
Got some fine fur. Yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty afraid if, like, you know, during landscaping I was picking weeds out, one of them came alive and started like spinning around at me.
But it's got a very happy smile on its face.
How much money do I have? Okay, good. I should have enough. I hit escape again. I have to stop doing that.
How much money do you have? 310?
I have $31.
Okay, I can't see.
You know, actually, we're going to grind up a little bit of money so we can buy some gear, so we don't have to buy any gear for the next couple places.
I mean, you can always fast forward this in the footage, unless we say something hilarious with our rapier wit.
Possibly. I don't know. We're not pretty fun. We're not funny. Unimaginative. I can't speak. English is my primary language and only language, and I still have issues speaking it.
Yeah, and I have a large vocabulary that I often misuse, so that's a problem. It's just one of those things.
Well, I can't... What was that attack called? Real decoy?
Yeah, I think you both have to be, like,
Pepped up.
blue. Yeah. Pepped up.
I gotta be, oh yeah, leveled up. I gotta be...
I don't think...
Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, I don't... Well, he's always Super Saiyan Blue with him. But I don't think that anyone in our generation has ever heard of the name, or the word pep. Like, that's something that people said in, like, the 80s. He's full of pep. Like, is that even slang anymore?
I don't think so. I haven't heard it, like, for, like... I don't think I've ever heard anyone say it for probably... Oh, jeez. So I've heard it in, like, movies and stuff like that before. But I've never actually heard, like, anyone in the real world use that word.
Yeah, I think amped would have been more, like, recognizable.
Yeah, I've definitely heard
Amped
people
up.
say amped for, like, sports. Sports
Yeah.
ball.
Who else wants some?
I got more gold coins than I did experience.
I like that little head flick there. Who else wants some?
Alright. Oh, no, there's
Oh,
three.
yes, please. Call for help. Every time. I want to see it happen. I want to see Kevin's head explode. Oh, there it is. It begins. It begins.
I remember, I think it was Muddy Hands in Dragon Quest VIII. They just would always call for a backup.
Oh, yeah, and they would always, like, wave their, like, whole body. Yeah. And there's 3 again.
Okay. Well, not focusing that one.
You're having a much easier time, though, because you're two-shotting them now.
You Bodkin archers, you. Call for backup again. Oh, jeez.
Eric was having enough of their shit. No, you got this. Wait, why are you defending?
Call for backup. I want you to see your family get knocked out one after another.
Wow.
Now you suffer, as I have suffered.
I'm okay with this. And what do you mean? Your family isn't dead yet. That we know of.
I think, no, we definitely, I guess we don't know for sure, but heavily implied.
No. He was just sent there to see if you went back after you escaped. He was going to tell them, thank you for keeping the Luminary from wreaking havoc around the world. It's fine. He's going to give them a medal. He's going to be a good king. He would never hurt anybody. Level 6. Look at that. Just beastly.
Okay, let's go back.
Have you
how much money
you've
do we have?
exterminated enough people now?
130 gold.
Oh, you've gone up by 100 since last time. Or was it 99? Did you have 31 before? Or yeah, you had
31, yeah. I guess I'll take all these guys. I want to buy some hats.
Now, does your character get to wear the hats?
I don't think so. I think only... There is a fair amount of item sets that will change what your character looks like, but not every item will.
Who else wants some?
And you cut him off mid-taunt. How could you?
It's the Platypunk brothers.
I like the Platypunks. They're pretty cool. Is there like a monster training thing in this one like there was in 8?
Not that I'm aware of, but I'm kind of glad there isn't, because the perk where you got to summon your own team made the game incredibly easy, if you decided to use it.
Oh, which I did, and I had 2 teams, so you could summon both.
Yeah, I know, like, you could
And I
go
had the
through
2
almost
best
entire
ones.
boss fights with just your monster teams.
Yeah, I had like the golden golems and the robo killers, so it would like they would do max damage when they were summoned every time.
Oh, because the golems would just fuse, and then they would just... Oh.
Yeah, and they would smack for like 909 damage, and the robots did that like triple attack.
Yeah, I remember the first time beating Morty. Oh, that was terrible.
It was easy when you knew which teams to make.
Yeah, but like the first time I did it, I didn't know what I was doing, right? So like, actually, the one guy that gave me the hardest time would have been the what's it called? The final guy from A to S tier, or from A tier to go to fight Morty.
Not gonna
Awful.
lie, I can't remember any of their teams.
See, like right there, like sure, like the copper sword is better than what I'm using, but by how much?
By 1.
Exactly. So it's not really worth it, and that's only by 2. So
Boomerang.
no. Besides, we want armor boy.
Boomerang is the best.
No way, man. I mean,
It
boomerangs.
hits everyone.
Daggers also hit everyone.
No, they don't. One at a time.
So, buy some leather hats now.
I don't like how they split up the inventory into like shared and then both characters.
Yeah,
It seems kind of like unnecessary.
It's a little unnecessary, but it's not too bad. Goodbye, boomerang.
Ah, you're the worst.
Okay, fine. Hold on. Let me see if I can sell this.
Just sell the boomerang, it's fine. I'm just being a dick.
And then
Don't you need those?
I only need one. Oh, hey yo.
You already had a monkey.
Now I wish to buy the leather shield. So yeah, they both have leather hats now. Leather shield for the hero.
Oh, that increases your defense by quite a bit.
Yes. I'll have to put the cobblestone sword back on, but eventually I will get the... I I should be able to make myself a bronze sword.
Oh, because Greatsword is two-handed?
Yes. But that's fine. I was just using the greatsword till I got to a point where I can use a better sword and stuff. Alright, you. Wait, hold on. Oh, we almost messed up. I need to buy the whole holy water still. All of them. Hello, biggest, stinkiest garbage pile in all of the kingdom.
I don't even think he said stinkiest. I think he said stinkingest, which was a weird thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. He did say stinkingest.
Yeah, which was odd.
Give me that holy water. Poor as fuck, but it's fine.
I mean, you get money from killing monsters, which also doesn't make any sense, but it's fine.
What do you mean doesn't make any sense?
Like, why do the monsters have money on them? Why do they have treasure chests that they're dropping?
Well, I mean,
it doesn't make sense.
What, you say monsters can't have nice things?
I am.
Oh wow, that's kind of monstricist.
This girl is the best. What you think you're staring at, eh? I like how she says "think" instead of "think." It's adorable. You what? Also like that. That's really. Also, she says, "You're having a giraffe." That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think Yangus said that too. I still have no
You're
idea
having
what
a
that
giraffe.
means. I guess that means, like, you gotta be kidding me. Along the same
I ain't got time for
line.
this. Sling your hook. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
What is it that Yangus said that Buddy was quoting to us last time? If you're telling me Porky's...
Yeah, if I find out you're telling me Porky's your brown bread.
Yeah, that's what it was. 10 out of 10.
Oh, Yangus. Arguably the
this
best
is
character.
Yangus's daughter. 100%.
Oh god, let's not make any new canons for people.
Headcanon.
So who's the mother?
Looks like that girl from Cobblestone. They have the same eyebrows.
Alright.
Or Jessica was cheating on the pro tag with Yangus. Some think. Here, Bullseye, it's your favourite.
Yeah, I don't really care for this this little one with her dog. Just like, let me use your dog so I can scare off the guards so I can go beat up Dirk.
Hey, you play nice.
I'm not playing nice. Dirk sold out my boy Eric.
You don't even like Eric!
Hey, look, if joining Eric's cause allows me to, like, beat the tar out of some rich guy, we'll go for it.
Oh my goodness, Kevin.
Red flags? I know.
Protagonist. Oh, it's a nighttime all of a
Hey
sudden?
man,
Yeah,
the
it is.
protag can sometimes be the antagonist.
Impossible. When has this ever happened?
Oh god, what's it called? Overlord?
But he's the good guy.
Is he?
He's really not, no. I was having this discussion with my brother where he was like, it's such a great anime. I was like, he's literally the worst character in the entire anime. He's like, what are you talking about? He pretends to be a good guy and then says he's going to help them liberate themselves from his own forces and then, like, murders them.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally just playing around with their lives.
What killed it for me was, I think, I watched season 1, I was like, alright, this is alright. Then there was season 2, and I think season 3 started off with lizard sex, and I was like, I'm done. I don't know what the fuck's going on
cannot
anymore.
confirm lizard sex. I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that happened in season 3 or something like that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then you find out the whole, like, army that the lizards were fighting was caused by the Overlord guy. You know, good stuff. Good
Yeah, he literally,
storytelling.
like, creates all of the conflicts and then fights against his own army to keep himself entertained. It's so stupid. And it's like, this is our protagonist? This guy's the worst. And then he's like, oh, it doesn't matter. None of these are real people, man. They're just NPCs. Okay, alright.
The worst. Get him, Bullseye.
Ah! No, not a dog. Anything but that. Ah! Worked like a charm. Now to head up to
They don't
where
even,
those
like-
folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
I know there's
They
just
don't even
one
get the dog
person.
back.
There's just one person manning the gate. Like, what happens if
Yeah.
like every single person here decided to mob?
Yeah, why wouldn't they though? Like, there's no reason for them to go to the higher part of town. They can't afford anything there.
Well, I mean, they could just like mob up there to steal stuff if living conditions were shit enough. Which, I mean, given how this is the time.
I don't
frame.
think it's that bad. You saw that garbage pile. If that's the biggest garbage pile in the city, this place is pretty great.
Oh, I shouldn't probably go up to the guard. Should actually, you know what? Doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? You're you're kidding me.
You're lucky that they're incompetent.
No, it's because of the helmet. I told you, man. That design garbage.
But the only thing you can see is your birthmark, so it should be even easier for him. It's like directed right at your birthmark. Oh, now you want to do quests?
The reward is kitty litter.
You are horrible. Won't even help get the cat down. That person is just like dancing. Oh, there's music playing in the background. It was a little bit distorted for a second. All I saw was her dancing weirdly.
Is that really dancing? She's kind of swaying side to side.
There's nothing wrong with swaying. You got a problem with people dancing in the way that they enjoy?
Maybe.
Oh, fair enough. So do I. Hold up, protagonist.
But the last guard didn't even know who I was. What's the issue with these two? Oh, I see. The closer to
I
the
also
castle
don't-
you get, the smarter they become. Got it.
Well, I don't understand why there's more guards again. Like, isn't that like the merchant quarter? So wouldn't people want to go up there to buy things? Wouldn't you want people to go up there to buy things?
True. I think that's more just Eric saying you can't, like, we specifically can't go up there because, like, there's a good chance they'll see us, and it's just the game trying to find a way to, I don't know, make itself harder for reasons unknown. It's fine.
Give you that sense of accomplishment when you solve this minor puzzle.
Yes. Oh, over here, I think.
I would help you out, but I just don't feel like it.
Oh, is it actually further over here, I think?
It's the other house to your right.
Yeah.
This house.
Yeah.
But don't go inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Climb
okay.
up on the
Yeah.
obvious stair barrels. Because obvious climbing barrels are obvious.
Oh, no one's going. I feel like this would be reported. They're like, "What is this guy doing?"
I don't know. I wouldn't report someone climbing on his roof. I wouldn't give a shit.
What if they were climbing on your roof?
Well, I guess, yeah. Fair point, fair point. You win this round, Kevin.
Damn you, logic. It's like, hey, anyone trying to sleep downstairs?
Oh, no. I don't like people making noise from above me when I'm trying to sleep.
Alright.
That's... They don't even seem to care. They're fine with it.
The water here is not as... Well, that table is hella shiny. Holy, what is this table made out of?
Moonlight and diamond dust.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's made of magic, Kevin.
Another stout, hefty individual.
We already talked about how there's only 2 body types in this world.
Wow. Nice place you got here.
Which means I wouldn't exist.
I'd be fine.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good. Because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Eric!
Long time no see, old pal.
That dodge. My brother.
My partner in crime. It's really you, large as life and fighting fit. I'm so happy to see you.
You have not
I don't know how to describe what's happening right now.
I don't like where his head is buried.
Hands off of me. You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never. I promise
I
you, I
never.
sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Ooh, nice. What is your rebuttal there, Derek? Or Dirk?
Look, I was never much of a thief. You know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got a gift. Even if I do say so myself.
Which he does.
When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there.
He's not even looking at him.
I
Okay, now
realised
he
I'd have
is.
to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward.
I like how the king doesn't even question it.
Open up the shop here.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like, how would you get this? Why would they just drop it off?
So they'd let you escape.
He's here. I found it in a garbage bin. Who would have thought to hide it there?
Mention it. I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Again, he points out the illogic of the situation.
I was paying them to turn a blind eye.
I told you we'd get back to this.
Yep. Oh, as Michael said, that is the face you just want to punch.
I don't know, I find him quite endearing.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
Ooh,
That's
spite.
the spirit. Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But
He looks pretty affluent at this point. He should give us some money.
we don't even know where it is.
Yeah, like, hey, by the way, I rotted for months because of that heist, and I haven't gotten anything for it. Pay up.
Shit. Or else.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
Don't act like you have
Gentlemen.
the orb.
I love his strut. Look at that strut. That is strut of a man who's going places. Where'd he go?
He's a fast walker, so such a hefty man.
Where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see?
Just a quick thing, why are we going outside to talk about a family, like a royal treasure?
I mean, we've already seen how oblivious everyone in this town is.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Logic.
a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the King's Barrage, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The King's Barrage, huh? That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone.
Oh, you gotta go find out how your family's doing.
Sick.
Which means we can kill two birds with one stone.
Bad choice of words in this
A
situation.
little adventure for old time's sake.
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run. I'm a married man these days.
Do we get to see his wife?
It's at this point Eric goes, how long was I in that prison?
Shit. It's like 3 days. What?
Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you. We better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
So
I
everything.
haven't. Like, he doesn't know who he is at all. We have no idea what you wouldn't do. Well, Eric might. But we don't.
Guards. We won't be walking
But
out that
Eric
way.
does.
And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bribes.
Or does he? Eric seems a little oblivious at
If
times.
we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King Sparrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty going there and never come out.
Yes.
I don't know if you ever watched.
Hmm?
I don't know if you ever watched How I Met Your Mother, but is the Mango Grove related to the Slapping Forest and the Magical Gongxing Forest?
Quite possibly.
What happens in the Magical Gongxing Forest stays
There's
in the
a
Magical
strong
Gongxing Forest.
possibility. Look, now the that guards are gone, so I can just walk down here.
Yeah, because they were there for plot reasons only, apparently.
exactly. Much like how in Pokemon you can't like use your Charizard to burn down a tree, but
Yeah, or literally walk around it. Like in real life, a tree doesn't really block your way unless it's like the thinnest plan or like path of all time.
I have no idea where I'm going. Where's my map? I don't have a map.
Who needs a map?
Kevin, where is your map? Okay, oh, I'm going like the complete opposite. Okay, complete opposite direction. Can I break this? No. Okay.
Vandal.
I want the medicinal herb.
Stop, thief. Vandal.
Nope.
Don't worry, I won't copyright claim the video by singing the whole song from Aladdin.
Flintstone.
Which one,
Seed of
Fred or
Strength.
Velma? No, sorry, Fred or Wilma, not Velma. Velma Flintstone. Confirmed. New headcanon.
Jinkies.
More fan theories. Hanna-Barbera shared universe. Velma's
Oh,
related
hey,
to
there's the
Flintstones.
there's the dog in the guard.
He's just hiding in the
Oh,
corner.
that's amazing. Eek.
Eek. Where's the girl? Tell her she can have her dog back.
She's supposed to be over here. Oh, there she is. Wonder what happens if I just like never like talk to her. Would the dog just be there barking at the guard for the entire game?
Probably. Hang about.
Well, apparently he doesn't stop. So I'm sorry, guard.
I also like how she just automatically goes back to like power pose.
Yep. Whoa, is this a house? Oof. I mean, it makes sense. This is kind of what they would look like a little bit. Not really.
It's a little depressing.
No.
And this music is so peaceful.
Yeah, I do like the soundtrack for this game. For the most part, there are some things I don't like. I mean, the soundtrack isn't anything as mind-blowing as 8 was. At least the original 8 for the PlayStation 2, not the...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't
remake.
really know the difference unless you put them up side by side, to be fair.
You would know one is like an actual orchestra, and then another one is
Yeah.
digitally created.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
I haven't played the PlayStation version in such a long time, though.
I played that game religiously, like over and over, easily hundreds of hours of.
Oh, I played it a lot, but that was back in like 2002.
Until the heat dies down.
Yeah, Mike bought a PlayStation 2 and like Dragon Quest 8 a couple years back.
All right.
Played it a
Through Mangle
lot.
Grove and onto Cobblestone.
Again.
Let's do this.
I do definitely still have it. I just haven't hooked up my PS2 in such a long time. This track I don't find as entertaining.
Yeah, it's kind of just like their basic, generic, and kind of not quite in your face, but right on like the edge of kind of in your face and unrelenting.
It's decent travel music. It's just not like anything inspired or anything like that.
Oh, this is that Pokemon.
Which one?
There's a ghost grass type that's it's a haunted state.
Oh, right. And then its first form is like a little tiny like log with a ghost body.
Yes. See, because now we can buy. Okay, still all the same for the most part. Oh, actually, a pointy hat was better than the leather hat.
What you were currently wearing? Well,
Yeah, and I sold the pointy hat. LOL. Oh, people watching the gameplay.
Also,
people that are watching are going to go, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
I'd also like to point out that that shopkeeper looked like a younger version of the mayor from Cobblestone.
I could see it. Oh
Not gonna
man,
kill
watch
the-
over this
the
mango
smoke.
grove. Sure is deadly.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, hey, Rod. Oh yeah, I forgot. You showed me this. Thank you.
Is that what they're for? They just tell you where items are?
Maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll... Just because we're here, we'll take out a couple.
You might as well get a little bit of experience, otherwise you're going to fall behind.
Well, they showed a fog monster in the background there.
Yeah, they're just like politely waiting for you to finish before they attack you.
Excuse me, Mr. Luminary, I'd like to fight you now.
You just have to wait your turn. Like a good monster. I really don't like this monster. It makes me very uncomfortable.
It's giving me those eyes. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
It's puckered up and ready to go.
Oh, I've always hated these guys because they have some insane spells, if I recall correctly.
They have that thing where they can make your character dance, and that's so annoying.
I think they also know whack right off the start, so it's out of nowhere your party member or you can just get murdered.
Oh, quite probably.
It's just 1-on-2s right now, or 2-on-1s.
That's fine.
I don't mind it. It makes combat pretty easy.
Yeah, what's the experience like? I wasn't paying attention to it. Let's see what you get.
14 experience.
14? Not too great.
I mean, that
remember
is
when you
more.
fought that?
Well, that was 70. That was a lot of monsters.
Well, remember that first Bodkin fight and you was at 56 experience? Because I called for reinforcements like 12 times.
Oh my god. Like, I don't mind it sometimes, but like when I want it to happen.
Yeah.
When it's like you're just wanting to get through fights. Oh, give me milk.
Excuse me? Wait, is this cow actually telling you stuff? What?
Yeah.
Um.
Okay, interesting.
Kate, explain to me why there's a cow that can foretell the weather.
Just
Was there a meeting at the studio and it's like, hey man, I want to add a character to the game. Okay, what do you want to add? I want to add a cow.
Talking
A
cow.
cow. A talking cow that can see the future. What? But only the future of the weather.
Alright, you better be
Jerry.
a mimic. Be a mimic?
Nah. Jerry, did you stop taking your meds
Oh,
again?
that is... I'm actually heartbroken.
Why?
It was empty.
Wait, what?
It was legit empty.
I mean, it's not surprising. There's a fancy-looking chest in the middle of a well-trodden path. You expected there to be something fancy in it?
Well, who closed it? What dickhead gave me hope just to take it
wind.
away from me?
It was the wind.
I know who it was.
It was Dirk.
It was you.
He doesn't have hands. How could he close the chest?
He's wind.
Oh, touche. Well played, Kevin.
Oh no.
You backed me into a corner. Oh, want to use dancing now.
No.
Yeah,
Dirk.
it's over. I'd also like to point out that your character is doing the dance from, what's that, The Fresh Prince? Isn't that the Carlton?
Yeah, the Carlton, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I need to heal up Senior Eric.
Or as most people know, that Fortnite dance.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense, but why? Oh, cool. Stop hurting me. Fire. That was 16 damage. That was definitely a damage boost.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was called, yeah, the real decoy. We're not going to use it. I mean, it could be pretty funny.
I mean, it's a pretty ridiculous name. It's a pun.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if he leveled up,
Level up.
Pro tag's not far behind. Which means you're dying.
Yeah, sorry, but I... Oh, that's new. Ugh. Is it just me or does the battle music remind you a lot of, like, Get Smart music?
I don't think I ever watched Get Smart.
Oh, not even the movie with Steve Carell?
I don't think so.
Movie is amazing.
I never really watched much movies when I was younger. Or ever, for that matter.
Fair, I guess. I watched a lot of movies. As we've talked about before. I've got about 300 DVDs of my own.
Damn. 300?
Yeah. If not more.
Oof. I mean, like, I watched a lot of, like, the VHS movies my parents bought, but, other than that, no, not really much else after that.
Nobody knows what VHS is, Kevin.
What? People know what VHS is. I mean, they've only not been a thing for the last, like, 10 years.
Longer than that.
Has it?
Didn't they die out and before, like, the early 2000s they were starting to die?
When did, Treasure Planet come out? 'Cause I think that was, like, the last, like...
2000 and... I want to say 4. Oh, let's see. Michael Google, give me the answer. $2002.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I guess it probably would have been the early 2000s they, died
They were
out.
pretty much done with them, yeah. So 18 years ago.
CDs took over.
DVDs?
Yeah, whatever. Discs. Discs took over.
Yeah. And then HD and Blu-ray were fighting, and we're like, which one's gonna win? And it was Blu-ray.
Another one bites the
Oh,
dust.
that's sick.
Didn't Disney buy Blu-ray? Is that why? I can't remember. Someone did.
I have no idea. I never really even paid enough attention to that kind of stuff. I was like, does it play a picture? Fantastic.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember when Blu-ray players were super expensive and they were so hard to get, and it was like one of the reasons. Oh, go fight it.
If I can fight it, I'll definitely fight it. Probably get murdered. But, you know.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to fight it, actually.
A campsite. And just when we needed one. Still a fair way to cobblestone.
So convenient that these things help us.
I do love... I'm not gonna lie, I am enjoying how he points out every time there's like a convenient plot device.
Don't worry, you don't need to call us out. Eric's already doing it for us.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're still going to, but...
I still can't get over.
Alright, against my better judgment, I'm eating another candy.
Just go straight, marry.
No, I'm not. I have willpower.
Straighter than straight.
No, you don't.
Just like that.
That's why you're in this
What are you
place.
talking about?
That's why you're in this problem in the first place.
No, the problem is my grandmother bought a big box of candy for Halloween. Nobody came trick-or-treating, and she sent it home with my brother.
Seems like a him problem. He should take responsibility.
Yeah, not only that.
Always on the hunt for loot.
Okay, I'll tell you after the cutscene's over, so I'm not interrupting the characters again.
Oh, speaking of which, I just thought of something we acquired back then that might come in handy. Yeah, I've decided. I'm giving it to you. You'll love it. We sure did when we got our hands on it.
I like how you forgot about this.
Behold, the fun
It's
size
humongous.
forge.
Where was he keeping
Drop a
it?
few raw
Back
materials
pocket.
on top, bash 'em with the porta pounder, and
Which back
boss your
pocket?
uncle.
Yes.
New equipment.
Oh dear.
Nature's pocket.
And I'm
Oh,
not just
no,
talking
please don't quote
steel
Futurama.
swords and the like. Wooden boomerangs.
That's
and
nature's
even
pocket.
jerkin. You name it, this thing can make it. Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. But I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did.
Well, yeah, because I'm the luminary.
You
Like,
can't
that thing
just
is huge.
smash
It's
it
the size of
together
Eric.
willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of
Yeah.
equipment you want to make.
It's about the same mass.
Something to get you started.
You didn't need recipes in the last game. You could just experiment. Can you not do that with this one?
I think you can, but like in 8 they said the same thing. You'll want to find the recipes.
Yeah, but I mean, you didn't need to.
No, I don't think you need the recipe
There
either
are
for this
recipes
one.
hidden all over the place. Treasure chests and bookshelves are always a good bet. Keep an eye out, and you're sure to find some beauties.
Okay, let's make me a sword.
So, talking about candy, also when I was at work, I was dropping off something for a friend who came by to pick up something they left behind. And she also bought me an entire box of Halloween candy
Nice.
because she knew I was working in the office by myself. So now I have 2 boxes of 50 Halloween candy bars. 2 boxes.
So you have 100 pieces of candy.
Yeah,
Sick.
essentially.
Oh,
Oh, Kevin.
I don't know what that was all about, but ooh, that was. Okay, maybe we get a +2 if we're super lucky.
I don't know. I don't know how this works, but probably.
For sure, +1. For sure.
Well, it's always +1, so
Hey.
Yeah. pretty good. But instead of eating candy, I could
Okay.
order some chips.
Just make some food.
Nah, man. That sounds like work.
Divine. Oh, I can make a divine dagger.
That's pretty good.
All right, both the party members are getting a boof. A
Bit of an upgrade, yeah.
Damage boof.
Let's go see if we can kill that giant.
Oh. I'm afraid. Okay.
Oh, that was very
Super
close on both.
Yeah, on both. Yeah. Oh well. I'm sure it's +1, and regardless, it's a damage boof.
Yeah, it's a holy dagger. I don't know if you're gonna fight any undeads anytime soon, but
Well, I'm pretty sure.
oh, +2, sick.
Wow, sick. I'm pretty sure Eric will learn to dual wield eventually.
There was just a video about that.